Alright, it's time to talk boxing. This weekend, Jake Paul takes on Tommy Fury in what is seen as one of the biggest grudge matches of YouTube crossover boxing. Jake Paul and Tommy Fury have had their fair share of words over social media, and today what I'm going to do is I'm going to be explaining to you who I think is going to win and how they're going to win quite convincingly in this video. This fight is, like I said, 2 years in the making. Previously, we had pullouts. We had an immigration issue with Tommy Fury. Also had Tommy pull out through a rib injury. Jake has been, he's been getting better. This is going to be interesting. A lot of people are expecting this fight to be a 50-50 fight, but I honestly believe this is not going to be a 50-50 fight. So everything you need to know in today's video, we're going to do a quick breakdown. Bear with me, one of my first breakdowns and my first prediction for a boxing match. I know some people may say these guys are not boxers, but I genuinely believe that these guys are professional boxers. They deserve to have the right to be professional boxers, and I feel like we're going to see who the better boxer is come this Monday, wherever you are. Feb 26, 8 rounds. This will be on ESPN. It's a Love Island star taking on a YouTube star, people are saying, but I don't think that's the case. Jake Paul has been making his way through the sport now. You can say Jake Paul hasn't fought anyone. He's been fighting MMA guys. He's been fighting retired basketball players. He's been fighting YouTube celebrities. But this is the test. I feel like Tommy Fury is an actual boxer. I know people say he's on Love Island, but he's grown up around a boxing family. That doesn't make you a good boxer, but I'm going to tell you guys today why I think this fight will go a certain way and why ultimately I think Tommy Fury will beat and stop Jake Paul's run. Okay, so we're going to start with Jake Paul. We have a look at Jake. Record of 6-0, 4 wins coming by KO. He just got a points decision win over Anderson Silva, which was pretty impressive. I mean, as much as people are going to say Anderson Silva is old, it was a pretty impressive win for Jake. He's been in the ring for 26 rounds. He has a 76-inch reach. Now, I feel like reach in this fight is going to be massive. I'm no expert, so I'm just going to talk about what I think Jake does well and also some of the things that Jake doesn't do too well from what I've seen. So first off, we all know, Jake's overhand right is absolutely deadly. He has the power to knock people out, to flatline them. Man, he put T. Wood into a body bag. He knocked out Ben Askren. He knocked out Nate Robertson. Clean knockouts. I mean, the Tyron Woodley and Nate Robertson ones were full clean knockouts. His overhand right is just ridiculous, and I feel like this gives him a chance in any fight because he's got that puncher's chance. Now, we know that Jake, I feel like, will make he'll try and make this fight as rough as possible. Actually coming up against a boxer who's going to throw feints, who's going to move around the ring, he's going to change angles. This is going to have to be a roughed up fight, kind of like the Anderson Silva fight. I don't think Tommy Fury is just going to stand in the middle of the ring and just basically walk Jake down and be a body bag like T. Wood was, or go forward and run into punches like Nate and also Gib in this fight that you guys are seeing right now. Now, Jake, a lot of people have said that Jake has faced adversity. Now, I don't really think he has faced full adversity. I mean, he's been beating up MMA guys. He's been beating up NBA players. I don't honestly feel that Jake has faced the adversity of someone who can throw something different at him, can change the angles. I mean, Anderson Silva, yes, but I mean, have we seen Jake being hurt in a fight? I don't think we've actually seen Jake be hurt in a fight. I mean, Anderson Silva did get him into the corner at a certain amount of times and just didn't lay the pressure on him. Actually landed a few good punches. Tyron Woodley in their first fight was one of the most boringest fights I've seen. Landed a good right hand on Jake and he fell into the ropes and he didn't even press. So if T. Wood does this, if Tyson Fury lands something, I'm expecting him to push. I'm expecting him to move. I feel like Jake also, like I said, has he got the dog in him? We don't know, but I feel like Jake's jab is really poor, so that's something to watch for this fight. I don't think he's got the best footwork. Now, saying this, he is new to the game. He's going to get better. He could be better after his last few fights. But, I mean, if you guys watch Jake's jab, he has no power behind it. Doesn't really lead with the jab. He's going to have to set up some shots if he is going to knock Tommy Fury out. Because Tommy Fury, if he is a boxer, will know how to deal with certain scenarios, certain situations. So, I mean, can he get some combos together, or is he just going to try and land that overhand right? He can land combos. We've seen him land combos against Anderson Silva. It's going to be interesting. I just don't know if the jab and his footwork is going to hold him in good stead versus an actual boxer. Is it an actual boxer? Let's get into some Tommy Fury breakdowns. Man, rest in peace to T-Wood. Okay, so we go into the so-called boxer, Tommy Fury. All right, so Tommy Fury, age 23, a little bit younger than Jake. He's 8-0. He's also had 4 wins come by KO. That reach, they're about the same height. They weigh about the same. Tommy Fury, as I said, is seen as the actual boxer, the professional boxer. From what I've seen of Tommy, he's got a really nice jab. He's very rangy. He's got some good footwork. He can get in the inside. A lot of people have been questioning his power. I feel like his power is fine. I mean, I know a lot of people are saying that Tommy is versing, has been fighting a lot of trash cans. But, I mean, that's what you need to do when you're first coming up. It's not just come out and get world title shots and have a multi-million-dollar sellout arenas like Jake Paul has had. Tommy Fury, brother of Tyson Fury. I feel like his fundamentals are really good. He's got good movement. One thing about Tommy, though, that really concerns me is his defense. He does leave his chin wide open for some easy overhand right returns. For instance, when he always circles left. I mean, look at that uppercut. Have we seen Jake take on someone with an uppercut? If Jake's coming in trying to land an overhand right, that's right, I said, Jake needs to try and set up some shots. I mean, throw the jab. We haven't really seen Jake land a whole lot of jabs. We haven't really seen an opponent of Jake's land a lot of jabs on Jake. Tommy Fury's biggest strength, one of his biggest strengths is his jab. And I just feel like Tommy Fury is just going to be able to get the job done. I feel like it's going to be 2 rounds in, and Tommy's going to be able to figure him out. He's going to be able to use the footwork, use his feints. Tommy has got really nice feints. He's also got really fast hands. But also, we can go back to, has Tommy faced adversity? Has Tommy been in a fight where he's been hit? Now, I think he fought a guy named Jordan Crambit in his last fight. Actually, a pretty good boxer. This man right here did land a few punches on Tommy, and as you guys can see, did press Tommy. Tommy is very fast. I mean, that's one thing I'll give him. But have we seen him gone a full 8 rounds with someone who's going to try and knock his block off with an overhand right? Now, Tommy did get clipped a few times in this fight, but from what I've seen, a lot of people are saying, oh no, Tommy really struggled in this fight. This was a pretty decent, good, and really good fight for Tommy. I mean, he got out of the way of punches, he looked good, but it's also going to be interesting. Can Tommy handle the big moment? And I'll tell you what, I think he can. I think Tommy will have enough to get the job done. I feel like if he wanted to, he could win this one on points with a jab, keep Jake at range, his distance. If Jake isn't setting his shots up and just looking for that overhand right, I feel like Tommy will be able to get the job done. And if he keeps saying that he's a professional boxer, he knows what he's doing, and he's learnt the right way. I mean, like I said, Tommy hasn't fought the best opponents, but either is Jake. So it's going to be interesting to see. But I feel like Tommy's positives outweigh the negatives. He's definitely new to the sport in the sense of professional boxing and these big events. So that could be the one thing that gives Jake the upper hand. But I really like Tommy's jab. I like his fast hands. I like his feints. I like his movements. And I feel like if he does get Jake in a spot of bother, he's not just going to stand off like Tyron Woodley did. He's not just going to let him get into a certain point where he gets comfortable. Tommy cannot go into this fight with a vendetta of hate towards Jake, because you don't want him exchanging with Jake, because we know if he gets in and his emotion gets the better of him, Jake has got that cancel out, that overhand right. But my final prediction for this fight is, I feel like Tommy Fury will win this fight in round 3 or 4, a TKO. If he does come and he practices the boxing fundamentals that he keeps saying, he's going to give Jake a lesson. I feel like Tommy Fury will win this fight. He should win this fight if he's a boxer. All respect to Jake. Jake has come a long way in boxing. He's impressive. He's got hands of dynamite, and he's only going to continue to get better. But I wouldn't write Jake off as well. Jake is a massive chance to win this fight. But for me, I've got Tommy Fury winning this TKO in the 4th round. Landing jabs, tiring Jake out, keeping Jake at a distance where Jake isn't able to get in and land that overhand right. Has Jake learnt some new combos? Is he got that sense of to build up and create an overhand right shot? Because he's not just gonna have Tommy Fury just standing there accepting an overhand right. What do you guys think of this prediction? Like I said, I'm no expert. I'd love to know in the comment section down below what you guys think. If the professional boxer doesn't win this, he has to change his name. He has to stay in Saudi Arabia. Tommy fumbles, as he said. Jake reckons that he's going to be disowned by the family. But I hope you guys enjoyed this little breakdown, my thoughts on the fight. I can't wait. Let me know in the comment section down below who wins. Tommy Fury, Jake Paul. Let's get it on.